It's Made to Go Mally. Today we're gonna be doing a pawn shop fishing challenge. We're gonna be hitting all the pawn shops we can, looking for lures, line, any fishing gear that we'll need to go fishing and catch some fish. Our goal today is to find what type of deals we could come across and to see how much we could save on a fishing trip. Headed into the first pawn shop right now. Let's see what we could find. How you doing? I'm going on a fishing trip. I wanted to check your fishing lures out.
Yeah, that match
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, these the rods over here. They got the rods and reels. Let's see if we can find a nice combo, a nice setup. It's a little bit too big right here.
Even just sitting there on my side, my body's
It's too big.
and then pop it out.
So you would have to do that extra like that just to make sure.
I would have to pull it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This looks like a decent little pole right here. Pole and rod
Yeah. Yeah, because every second.
for 20. We want to find something for under $20. A rod and reel setup for under 20. That's gonna be the goal. We want to find a complete setup that's ready to go. This one 55, but that don't come with no line. This is Shakespeare. It's an Ugly Stick. This is a nice rod right here though. Ugly Stick. This is a good brand, but we don't got no line on there. Got a nice feel to it. Abu Garcia reel. That's a nice setup. We want to find one with some line though. Just the old school button press. You can't really go wrong with a button press. Let's see what brand it is. 15. It's a nice Zebco. You got any fishing lures I could check out? Okay.
Actually, you know what? Right here. Well, yeah, but I was just wondering, like, why did they have to...
See if we could check out some lures right quick. This look cool right here.
I'll be in here tomorrow.
These spinner baits. Let me see. This a nice spinner set right here. Some spinner baits up in here. Let's see what kind they got. This look like a Strike King spinner bait right here. I'm not sure. These two right here kind of look like Gary Yamamoto's, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a nice little kit. You could definitely catch some bass with these. They got some nice colorways: blue, white, greens, reds. That's gonna be perfect for summertime. How much is this kit?
It's $10.
That's the lowest you could go?
Yeah.
I'll take it for 10. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pick up this spinner bait kit. We don't got no buzz baits in here, just strictly spinner baits. I'm liking the lures that I'm seeing. These are some pretty nice lures. They got a Strike King right here. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Gary Yamamoto spinner bait or Strike King. And there's one other brand I can't think of the other. Drop in the comments below what type of spinner bait this is, because I know this is a good brand. We just made it to our second pawn shop. We're gonna walk in, check and see if they got some fishing poles and see if we could get a pole at a deal. I'm not trying to pay nothing over $20 for a pole. I wanna give me a nice little setup, something easy, get my rod and reel combo, and even like get one with some line on it. So I'm possibly gonna get a used one. Let's go on, we finna head in a pawn shop right now and check and see if they got some poles that we could get at a discount. Yeah, I had spoke with you about the fishing poles, huh?
Yes, sir.
You said you got this one right here? For how much?
$30.
And you said you could do 15, right?
For sure.
I bet. So we got us a nice little pole right here, nice little setup. And we getting it for 15, so that's a pretty good deal. Let's go ahead, we're gonna check out. So we just picked up a spinnerbait kit. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 spinnerbaits for $10, which is a pretty decent deal. And I know we could catch some bass on a spinnerbait. So we're gonna take this out and we're gonna get set up. I was just looking at this blue spinnerbait right here. This still got the hook shield on it, so this is a brand new spinnerbait right here. That's a good deal. Nice color to them too. For summertime, that Junebug colorway, them bass love that Junebug colorway for the summertime. So, all right, so we just made it out. We near the fishing spot. It's right behind me, not too far. Man, we had some great finds today. We went to the pawn shop. We found some great prices, some great deals on some lures. I did pick up a second box of tackle, some hard plastic lures that I didn't even get a chance to show you guys. So we gonna lock in. We're gonna check the lures out. First, we're gonna start with the spinnerbaits, and then we're gonna start with the second box that I got. So first, we got this box right here. We picked this up for $10. This is a $10 spinner box. So it's filled with spinners. Go ahead and check them out. We got our first spinner. I was looking to find the name of the spinnerbait, and I was looking right here on the spinner. Check this out. You see that KVD? That's Kevin Van Dam. So this is a Kevin Van Dam spinnerbait. If you don't know, Kevin Van Dam is a professional fisher, and he has his own fishing line, and this is one of his spinnerbaits right here. So I'm really excited to be trying out one of his lures before. I've never fished with a Kevin Van Dam spinnerbait, so I'm really excited. We got another spinner. This is a white and green colorway, white and chartreuse. This would be good for a day like this where it's bright, it's sunny, a lot of greenery out the middle of summertime, fresh in summer. The bass definitely gonna go for that white with that green, and they got black specks as well too. They gonna really enjoy that for just like the changing of the seasons. They like to see those baits with the different colors, those vibrant colors, so they change as the season go. We got an all white. You always gotta have your all white spinnerbait in your tackle box. So we got our all natural, all white spinnerbait with one spinner. This is gonna definitely be a good choice as well too. You can't go wrong with white. I mean, murky water, clear water. What we're gonna be fishing at today, we're gonna check out the water quality to see what type of lures we're gonna be using, but white is definitely an awesome choice. Next, we got an all red lure. This is always a good choice to have in your tackle box. I mean, this is a great selection for any swim baits that was maybe in danger of trying to run from another fish or anything like that. So this is a clear indicator. You know, you got to switch your lures up. You got to be versatile when you're dealing with these bass and these big fish. And I know we're gonna be getting on some today because we got some really nice, decent water spots, like some really nice sized water. So we got a lot of area to cover. But this all red spinner is a great choice as well too. And they got a brand new hook on it. I don't know who had this box before me, but they took great care of it. And I'm really excited to get my hands on this and to find this deal today. Next, we got a white and chartreuse with a double spinner. This is another great one. You can't go wrong with that white and chartreuse. I mean, if we was out on the lake, the bass would tear this up all day. And they got that red belly. They like that red belly. That's gonna imitate a little perch, something like that. Bass tear that up all day. And last but not least, we got our all blue double spinner. This is an awesome choice as well. This is what I was talking about when we was in a pawn shop. This is a brand new spinnerbait. It still got the hook guard on there, so this spinnerbait hadn't even been used yet. So we definitely gonna try this out today. And this is a really awesome lure. Check it out. And that's everything that's inside of our $10 box that we got on a deal today. I'm gonna go ahead and close that up. We got our second box right here. So I was just looking through all of the tackle that he pulled out at the pawn shop, and I came across this little box. Let's go ahead and open it up right now and see what we got. Wow. Let's check this out. We got two red-eye shads. This is a shad right here, red eye, and this is another shad crankbait. These are awesome lures. I mean, you could catch real nice sized bass. I mean, 5-pounders all day on lures like this. I don't know what type of fish they got in this new water spot, this new pond that we're gonna be fishing at today. This is my first time fishing in this state, so I'm really excited to see what type of fish gonna be biting today. And we got some great lures, a great selection of lures to choose from as well too. But we definitely got a great deal. I mean, one of these shad by itself is more than $8. So we definitely got a good deal on these lures today. And we got two different colorways to choose from. We got a little shad right here, and we got another shad right here. These are two great lures. Next, we got a nice soft plastic swim bait with a treble hook. This is another awesome choice. I mean, all these lures are ideal for bass. I mean, you could catch bass all day with these lures, as long as you're retrieving at the right speed and you know what type of lures you want to fish with on a given day. I mean, we got a nice sunny day today, a little bit of an overcast, but I mean, this is awesome quality. We're in the middle of summertime. We're gonna be catching some summertime bass. And this is a nice soft plastic right here. We also got a second soft plastic. This is a blue colorway. This is about a 5-inch lure, so nice size right here as well. We got a nice shad right here. Like I said, these are some awesome soft plastics for catching nice bass. We got a great hook on there. So we'll have some nice clean hook sets with the hook we got on there. Brand new fresh hook. I mean, these lures have definitely been taken care of, so we got a great deal. We don't have to change any of the hooks. They're ready to go. We got a smaller bomber crankbait right here. These are go-tos that have in a tackle box. Your bomber crankbaits, I mean, you could get some nice crappie off of these crankbaits. You could get some nice perch, some great sized bass. I mean, these are your go-tos. They present some great action in the water, and I believe they got a rattle. Let's check. Yep, they got a nice rattle on them. So we're gonna have our action, we're gonna have our color. We got that orange belly on there. That's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get out there and get on the water. I'm definitely looking forward to getting on the water with the bomber crankbait. We got a nice little fire tiger crankbait right here. More of a natural shape to them. This is gonna definitely be a great choice just to cast out. I mean, this is a universal lure. You could cast this out just to see what kind of fish they got in the water. I mean, perch will bite this, some aggressive perch that's hungry, nice bass, crappie. Anything in a freshwater pond, you can catch a fish on this crankbait. Now, fire tiger color is a great colorway as well too. So this is an ideal box for catching any fish freshwater. We got some crankbaits that's a little bit bigger with the orange belly, 2 treble hooks, nice size. That's gonna have some nice action in the water. Hit them rattles. We got rattles in there too. Another nice Rapala crankbait. This is a go-to shad colorway. I mean, every fisherman got this in a tackle box, whether it's a micro, a mini, or it's a size like this. I mean, this one will probably go with the lip on it. This will probably go 4 or 5 foot in the water, maybe 6, depending on how fast you're reeling. But this is an awesome choice as well too. The bass will definitely tear this up on a day like this. We got another soft plastic that I've never seen before, but a really interesting lure. We got a turtle, soft plastic turtle. Go ahead and rig the turtle up, Texas rig. Got a little slot for you to put your hook in. Nice turtle. I've never seen a soft plastic like this before, but great colorways to them. We could probably try this out today, put them on a little jig, get them out there, see if we catch some fish on them. But it kind of reminds me of a little lizard, just a more wider body with it being a turtle rather than a lizard. But kind of got the legs like a lizard, so that'll definitely have some great action in the water too. We got some more crankbaits. We got a baby blue. We got a little shad colorway. And of course, we got our micro crankbaits as well too. These is gonna be ideal for our panfish, our crappie, perch, bluegill, brim, everything like that. They're gonna tear this up, and we got a lot of different colorways with these as well too. And that's everything entailed in our $8 box that we picked up from the pawn shop. So like I said, we got a great deal today. We're gonna go ahead and check out this water, see what kind of lures we want to get out in the water first. But I'm really excited to be going fishing with these lures. I mean, they got some new lures that I never fished with before. So I'm really excited and looking forward to what we could catch today. I really want to get on some big bass, and and I believe we got the tools that we need to do so. So definitely go ahead out there, get on these fish. So we just went over our tackle. We got some nice tackle. We definitely gonna get us some fish today. I mean, we got the next 48 hours to catch some fish. So we got the time on our hands, and we got our fishing rod and reel as well too. This is not very heavy pound test, but it'll do the job. I mean, this is our pawn shop fishing challenge, and I mean, we got the setup that we need to catch us some fish for the next 48 hours. So this is a Ozarka Trail Wayfarer rod and wheel combo. This is gonna be a medium to light action rod. Great for bass, great for panfish, anything like that. So we got everything we need. We spent $10 on our spinnerbait box. We spent $8 on our box of swim baits, crankbaits. So that's $18, and we spent $15 on our rod and reel combo setup. So that's definitely under $50. So we got a full setup with plenty of lures for under $10 from the pawn shop. Let's see what we can make happen with this. We're gonna head out to the water now. We're gonna check the water quality, see what it's looking like, and that's gonna help us determine what type of lures we're gonna put on first. Let's go. We got a minnow right there. That's a brown color, natural color. So our swim baits will work good for that. Casting our swim baits out there. We got us a nice sized body of water. So I mean, they're gonna have some nice sized fish up in here. So we don't have to worry about going with any small lures. We're gonna go with some decent sized lures, maybe some crankbaits so we could get on some big bass. We're gonna cast a little bit on the bank, cast a little bit in the open, figure out where they at, and let's get on these fish. So I made my decision. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start with our 6-inch shad. We're gonna be setting our 6-inch shad up first, casting out in the open, see what we can catch. Hey, if you're a real fisherman, you're gonna always taste your lure before you put it out there in the water. So we're gonna get a good taste right quick, see what our bait tastes like. Yeah, but it's definitely the one. Go ahead, tie them up. Make sure you're good and tight, because we can't have no fish getting off the hook. Get it good and tight. Are you ready? We're gonna go ahead and check out the action on our lure. That's how we gonna work it right there. Just that little twitch, cause he naturally gonna glide in the water, so we just gonna twitch him. And a big bass gonna come and pick him up. We just got our first bass off the swim bait. Here you go right here. First bass off the swim bait. Look like a real nice, real healthy fish. Let's go ahead and get him off the hook. There you go. First bass off the swim bait. We got our crankbait on right now. Whenever you put your baits on, I don't care how cold you think you is, whenever you put your baits on, make sure you pull your lure to ensure that your knot is tight, because if it's not and you get a big fish and it come off, like I remember the other day we was fishing in Louisiana, and we had our weedless frog. We was fishing with our weedless frog, and a fish took our weedless frog, came, bit it top water, and took our whole bait because our knot wasn't tight. Make sure your knot's tight, man, so you can get your fish. So we got it tight right here. It's our bomber crankbait. Let's see what we could catch. We did catch our first bass off of the swim bait that we had. I do have this bait back on. I didn't catch nothing with the spinner bait. I changed to the I changed to the spinner bait. I changed to the crankbait. Didn't get no luck, no bites. I'm kind of waiting for the sun to go down right now. It's like 3:30 in the evening, so it's still a little hot. Bass not gonna be biting in the middle of the day. They're gonna be biting in the mornings and in the evening. So I'm moving spots right now, kind of trying to catch some shade for myself. Making sure I'm staying hydrated. Probably gonna go get me a water before I come back out. But yeah, I'm moving to a new spot right now to get some shade. Headed over there right now. Do a couple casts, see if we can get us some bites. See if we can get us on some action on some fish. And we're gonna wait for the sun to go down a little bit, and we're gonna really get active with casting, working different locations, working in different areas. If they got smaller ones, they got bigger ones. And that's what we after, getting the bigger ones. But it was great. It was great catching that first fish. I mean, we just picked that lure up from the pawn shop. That's awesome. I mean, like, anything is possible. We can make our own fishing lures. Like, we got so much opportunity, so much capability to do new things here. It's great. But what I'm gonna do is, like I was saying, 48 hours, see how many fish we could catch in 48 hours. So what I'm gonna do is let the sun go down a little bit, see if we can catch us some fish. If not, we're gonna fish in the morning. So I'm gonna be waking up early in the morning, probably around 5, come out and see if I could get on some fish. And we're gonna fish the whole day tomorrow as well too, and see what we catch. Stay tuned. So we just made it from our DT. We got Pringles, barbecue flavor. I already drunk the Arizona, that bit was good. We got the Arizona 50/50. This half Zonian, half lemonade. And we got our banana chips. So this our snack. We could be eating fish, but I ain't want to cook them. I like sports fishing for bass. I don't like eating the bass. Bass is good though, and it do be like, they got good meat on bass, but I'm more like eating like trout. Trout, redfish. Hey, I eat a trout up here though. Like, they got rainbow trout up here. If I find like a little creek or something, tomorrow when we go fishing, I get on Google Maps and I find like a new fishing spot. If they got like a creek where they got like some rainbow trout, I'll fillet a rainbow trout and cook it. Catch and cook. I'll do that. I think they got salmon up here too. I just gotta check, I don't know. Alright. Hey, it's the next morning. It's like 7 o'clock right now. So I have been casting out a little while. I got 2 bites, but what the fish doing, they jumping. Like, when I get them on the hook, all right, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm out. I got a couple casts out. I got 2 bites on 2 fish, right? But this what they doing. When they get hooked, they jumping out the water and they shaking the hook out their mouth. I need to work on my hook sets, like setting the hook better. But it's like, my bait is so smooth in the water. Like, they bite my bait when it fall, because it got like really good action to it. And when it drop, they pick it up because it look just like a perch in the water. So I don't even be knowing when they be biting. I just be feeling tension on the line. But I gotta start like feeling that little bit of tension and setting the hook right away so I can have better hook sets. Because every time they jump out the water, they get the hook out the mouth. They spit the, every time they jump out the water, they spit the hook out their mouth. So I need to work on getting my hook sets better. So that's what I'm working on right now. We finna get on some fish and we're gonna make sure we setting the hook so we could get them all the way on the bank and reel them in and check them out. So what I'm gonna start doing, cause I noticed the bass every time they biting the lure while it's falling. So I'm twitching it, reeling it in slow and twitching it. And when it fall is when they picking up. Cause the way that the bait, it's acting like a wounded bait fish. So when I'm reeling in, it's moving. And then when it fall, it's like it's having a hard time swimming. And that's when they like picking it up. Right when they see it struggling, they just go ahead and knock them off. So what I'm gonna start doing is, I'm gonna start reeling in just a little bit slower. And I'm gonna feel my line, like keep just a little bit of tension on the line. So when they pick it up and start moving with it, I can have that hook set ready to go. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna reel in even more slower. And I'm gonna twitch my bait just a little more because when I twitch, it gives off crazy action. So that's gonna be my tactic into getting them in. I just got another bite on a bass. You know when you get tired of like fishing with the same lure and you reeling into the bank and you start reeling fast. Bruh, every time I do that, the bass get to biting. I was reeling this bait too slow. I'm finna start reeling it fast. But I don't understand why these bass keep getting off. And they aggressive too. They hitting it aggressive and everything. Yesterday they ain't hit it aggressive like that. But when I'm reeling fast, these bass, they coming up and they grabbing my lure right near the bank. But I got treble hooks on a Rapala crankbait. How is it not catching the fish? Am I not setting a hook? So I'm just finna keep casting fast and hopefully I could get on one right quick. Hey, we just hooked up on a monster. Let's check him out. 5-pounder right there. Got us a 5-pounder, man. Hold on, let's get a better look at him right quick. I told you. He just got off. 5-pounder, man. You know, hard to keep him on the hook because they're so aggressive. Yeah. Hey, check it out. We got another catch right here. Just hooked up on a crappie. This is my first ever crappie. Just caught it. We got the mini crankbait, chartreuse colorway. We hooked up on our first crappie ever. My first crappie right here. It's a nice size. It was a great catch. Crappie was very lively and active. Crappie was very lively and active. He came and hit it like he was a bass. I thought it was a bass when he came out the water. Then I seen the speckles on him. I was like, that's a crappie. So this is my first crappie. I'm really excited for the catch. Let's go ahead. We're going to get him off the hook. He bit it right there in the center of the lip too. It's a perfect catch. We're going to go ahead, get him off the hook, get a nice look at him, throw him back. First crappie right here. First ever crappie catch. Just got our crappie off the hook. Just got our crappie off the hook. Just another look at him right here. He look pretty cool. Like he like a perch and a bass mixed up. We got our first ever crappie catch off of our Pawn Shop Fishing Challenge 2025. Let's go ahead and get a good release on him. Told you, he got that energy. That's what I like catching, all them fish that got that energy. It's been so calm and so relaxed today. Fish hadn't really been biting hard, but that crap, he came up. He knocked it off. Let's see if we can get on some more right quick. See how active we could catch him.